Yo, what's going on? Today we're going to be doing a tier list on the best Dokkan metas ever on Dokkan through the STR Gogeta phases to the 200% leaders now. Let's go right into the tier list and see what I'm going to rank this shit. Alright, here we go. We have all the Dokkan leader skill meta stuff going on here. We have the 70%, or not. Alright, here we go. Here are all the meta leaders in Dokkan through STR Gogeta all the way to the new 200% Gogeta. It's funny enough, all of them are really fusions and like Super Saiyan 4 and then Rose. So it's all just the cool stuff. So let's get right into ranking them. I'm going to start with STR Gogeta. He started off with the all types Ki plus 3 and attack 3000. Just literally attack 3000. Not a percentage or anything, just attack 3000. They had the all types like the AGL through physical. But, you know, Gogeta was literally his own meta back in the day. So it was pretty fun. I would say with Gogeta, it was just really hard because there's just only attack. So I would genuinely just put this at B. I'm gonna be ranking this all on fun. It's really just a fun tier list, right? For how it was back in the day. I'll put it at a B, right? You don't get HP, you don't get defense, and you really don't get attack. There's nothing going on. STR Gogeta was just really good back in the day, and I think that's all you would use. That's literally, he would just carry the entire team. It would just be him versus everything. Yeah, there's not much really to say about it. Really, there's not. AGL Super Vegito, meaning the mono 70% leads. Right here, mono 70%. So typings into 7%. We got physical Broly, all these fun units. This unit on release, and just the teams in general, bro, fun as hell. Very, very, very fun. Honestly, probably some of the best times I've had on Dokkan. Now there were some like not so great units on some teams, but I think the leaders and everything, the percentages just made up for it. At the time, it was super fun, and I think I'm just gonna give it an A. Yeah, I'm just gonna give it an A. I'm just gonna give it an A. It's close to an S, but I'm gonna just give it an A for now. It was super fun back in the day. Events were way harder. 70% isn't that much, but and so it made events harder. So it was just really fun. Made everything really creative. You actually had to be creative with stuff, and yeah, everything. Also, really quick, I'm live right now over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JittySauce. You guys can go follow. Link in the description. I record live sometimes, so if you want to be a part of the chat right here, you can just go follow the Twitch. Here we go. The Super and Extreme lead. This was the 50% for Super and Extreme. You just had to run, you can run anything, any Super or Extreme type characters. I'm trying to think. These guys were super unique and creative. They had all the cool new Extreme and, or like the 70% Heroes leads and Super and Extreme leads. And they were super fun to just put them on a team and be creative with them. I remember AGL Rose, when he dropped on Global, it was some of the most fun I ever had. Honestly, this to me was like a gate opening, and you could do anything. You could actually just do anything, because everything before prior was kind of just gate kept because of the typings, right? So everything was open afterwards with this. It was so much fun. You see, I would put this guy higher, but you really couldn't do anything with him because he was the solo carry. This STR Gogeta was truly the solo carry of his meta. These guys were so much fun, and making the teams with them was great, especially AGL Rose, since he gave 3 Ki to Extreme. Super fun. Super fun team. Mono 120s. Dude, I think this is honestly just my favorite. The Mono 120 meta era of Dokkan was just the most fun I've ever had. Most fun I've ever had in Dokkan. Literally. It was, you had to be super creative with your team building, and everything was like, I know it's locked into some things, but just everything about it was so much fun. Events were hard back then. They were making like really cool events for the Neo, I think they're called the Neo God Leads, or yeah, Neo God Leads, the 120% of Super STR, Extreme STR, all that, the 120s, there's 10 of them. You guys know them, they've all EZA'd by now. Yeah, that was the most fun meta in my opinion. That is my number one, I would say, right now. The 120s were the most fun in Dokkan history, my opinion. Next up, we got the, I think these are 120s. Let's see. There's Super Saiyan 4 Goku right there, the 120 lead. I think these were 120 of Extreme and Super, but you had to have 5 of each typing. So you had to have AGL, Tech, Int, SDR, and Physical all on the same team. They were super fun to make teams with. Again, sometimes when you're kind of gatecapped to using some units and like some typings, it makes it more fun to be more creative. But also, at sometimes, like, I think it's also the time gaps too of when these things release. Is how much more different and how much more fun you have with these. So the time with these guys, I think it was Christmas time when SDR Rose and Vegeta Blue came out. They were really fun. I think this also came out during the category metas. Let me see. Correct me if I'm wrong. 2017 December. Yeah, these were after Gogeta here. So technically this was first. But I'll rank this afterwards. These guys. This meta was fun, but it also just felt like it wasn't much needed because you already had the categories. The categories were already there. They were so much more OP, but they were fun. They were fun. I'll give them an A. I'll give them an A. The timing of AGL Rose and Physical Vegeta Blue were so much more different than these two, right? Because these two now just felt like they weren't there because of the categories. These two, when they dropped and you could do anything you wanted, it was so much fun. So much fun to do anything you wanted with all the new units that released, and you could finally use them all together because it's been all locked up into mono. These guys were so much more fun. These are cool too, but I think just the era of these guys was just so much better. Let's go into category leads, because we've been into category leads for 5 years now, I think. We've had 5 years of category. I kind of want to go back to mono. That's my opinion right now. But let's rank category. When categories first dropped, man, I would say they were like right behind 120s. Right behind. I think categories are great. Now, I'm honestly just going to throw them into how they are now. I would just say they're like right under mono. Right under mono 70%. I love the categories, but dude, there's so many now. There's so many categories. They've ran it into the dirt. And I know that's like, what else can they do? They can think of something. Dokkan makes billions of dollars. They can think of something. They have to have a creative team or something or whatnot to, they have to have something. Okay. Right? Here was there something. 200%. I'm fine with this, right? 200% I've actually have a lot of fun with. It's new. I'm sure, honestly, this is going to be my placement right now. That's my placement. It's the second most fun. Big number. Go crazy. Brr. It's felt like it's been forever since we've had a new shift and change and whatnot. So that's why that's going right there. Seeing older units hit way higher numbers now is a lot of fun. But it's just... I feel like they're going to burn it into the ground, and it's just going to go down right back down here, and that's just how it's going to be. But for now, where I would put it right now is right there, number 2. Number 1, 120 leads were just the most fun. They genuinely were just the most fun era of Dokkan, in my opinion. And I do think right now, the 200% leads are the second most fun, just because it's new. We hadn't had anything new in it's so long. It's just been categories nonstop. But... The 200% leads have been a lot of fun with how you have to work things around. And, yeah. Those are my thoughts on the Dokkan metas from the beginning to where it is now. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Go follow on the Twitch. You can see the Twitch chat is just going crazy, having fun. A lot of fun. They love it here. Follow the Twitch. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!